Hello, everyone, and welcome back to our channel. Today, I have a truly enchanting story to share with you, one that will make you look at your garden in a whole new way. It's a tale about a little girl, a magical seed, and the incredible power of love and belief. This story reminds us that the greatest magic isn't found in spells or wands, but in the kindness we show to the world around us. So get comfortable and let us journey together into a world where even the smallest seed can hold the biggest secrets. Our story begins on a bright, sun-drenched afternoon in a little town nestled among rolling green hills. Here lived a curious and kind-hearted girl named Lily. Lily had a wild imagination and a love for adventure. Her favorite place in the whole world was her own backyard, a wonderland filled with buzzing bees, fluttering butterflies, and a giant oak tree whose branches seemed to reach for the clouds. To Lily, this wasn't just a yard. It was a kingdom waiting to be explored. One day, while she was busy searching for four-leaf clovers near the old garden fence, something caught her eye. It wasn't a clover, nor was it a shiny pebble. Tucked beneath a blanket of soft green moss was a tiny seed, no bigger than her littlest fingernail. But this was no ordinary seed. It sparkled and shimmered with an inner light, casting a faint, rainbow-colored glow on the ground around it. It pulsed gently, as if it had a tiny heartbeat. Lily had never seen anything like it. Carefully, she reached out and picked it up. The seed felt warm and smooth in her palm. As she held it, a soft, gentle whisper, like the rustling of leaves in a summer breeze, echoed in her mind. It said, "Plant me where the sun smiles." Lily gasped and nearly dropped the seed. She looked around, thinking someone was playing a trick on her, but there was no one there. The voice had come from the seed itself. It was a talking seed. Her heart raced with a mix of shock and pure excitement. A real, live, magical talking seed. Remembering the seed's instructions, Lily looked for the perfect spot. She knew exactly where to go. At the heart of her garden was a small, sunny patch of earth where the golden rays of the sun lingered the longest, from early morning until late afternoon. Her grandmother always said it was the happiest spot in the yard, where the flowers grew the brightest. Lily felt this was exactly what the seed meant by "where the sun smiles." With great care, she dug a small hole in the warm, rich soil with her fingers. She gently placed the sparkling seed inside, whispering back to it, "Don't worry, little seed. I'll take good care of you." She covered it with earth, patting the ground softly, making a cozy little bed for her new magical friend. From that day on, Lily's daily routine changed. Her garden wasn't just a place to play anymore. It was a place of purpose. She would bring her little watering can filled with fresh, cool water and give the seed a gentle drink. But she didn't stop there. Lily believed that if the seed could talk, it could surely listen. So she would sit beside the little patch of earth and sing it her favorite songs, the ones that always made her feel happy. She would also tell it stories. She told it tales of brave knights and friendly dragons, of faraway stars and the secrets of the ocean. She shared her dreams of flying on the back of a giant butterfly and her hopes of one day seeing a real unicorn. She told the seed about her day at school, about the funny joke her friend told her, and about the delicious cookies her mom had baked. She poured all her thoughts, her joys, and her kindness into that little patch of ground. Days turned into a week, and then another. Lily never lost faith. She continued her ritual of watering, singing, and storytelling with unwavering devotion. Then, one glorious morning, something incredible happened. As Lily approached the spot, she saw it. Poking through the soil was a tiny sprout, but it was unlike any sprout she had ever seen. It glowed with a soft, ethereal light and shimmered with all the colors of the rainbow. It looked like a piece of a rainbow had fallen from the sky and decided to grow in her garden. Lily knelt down, her eyes wide with wonder. As she got closer, she heard that familiar, gentle whisper once again. This time a little stronger. "Thank you," the sprout whispered. "Thank you for believing in me." Lily's heart filled with so much joy it felt like it might burst. The seed had not only heard her, but it was thanking her. Her belief had helped it grow. From that day on, the plant grew at an astonishing speed. It seemed to stretch and reach for the sky right before her eyes. The stem was strong and green, with leaves that sparkled like they were dusted with diamond dust. Soon it wasn't just a sprout anymore. It grew into a magnificent plant, taller than Lily herself, with leaves that fanned out like a peacock's tail. And then came the most magical part of all. The plant began to attract visitors. But these weren't ordinary garden insects. They were magical butterflies with wings that looked like they were made of stained glass, shimmering and changing color with every flutter. They danced around the plant, their presence adding to the air of enchantment. Soon after, beautiful bell-shaped flowers began to bloom all over the plant. Each flower was a different, vibrant color: deep blues, radiant pinks, sunny yellows, and rich purples. When they opened, they released the most wonderful fragrance into the air. It was a sweet, captivating scent, like a mixture of fresh honey, wild strawberries, and summer rain. The entire garden smelled like a sweet shop and a flower market combined. The air was filled with a sense of peace and happiness. The plant continued to whisper to Lily, sharing ancient secrets of the earth. It told her how the rain sings a lullaby to the thirsty roots, how the sun gives the leaves a golden kiss to help them grow, and how the moon watches over the garden at night. Lily listened intently, learning more from the plant than she ever could from a book. She realized that plants weren't just silent things growing in the dirt. They were living beings full of life and wisdom. As she watched her magical plant flourish, surrounded by shimmering butterflies and smelling the honey-sweet air, Lily understood something profound. She had given the plant water and sunlight, yes, but she had also given it something far more important. She had given it her love, her stories, her songs, and her belief. The magic wasn't just in the seed. The magic was in the connection they had formed. Lily learned a beautiful and important lesson that day. Plants, like people, don't just need the basics to survive. They need kindness and love to truly thrive. They respond to care, to attention, and to the positive energy we share with them. The magical seed had taught her that the fastest way to help something grow, whether it's a plant, a friendship, or even a dream, is to nurture it with love. And so, Lily's garden became the most magical place in the entire town. A testament to the little girl who listened to a seed and believed in the power of a loving heart. What a wonderful story, right? It makes you think about how we treat the world around us. Maybe the next time you water a plant, you can whisper a few kind words to it too. You never know what magic you might unlock. Thank you so much for watching and listening today. If you enjoyed this story, please give this video a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more tales that warm the heart and spark the imagination. Until next time, keep believing in the magic of kindness. Bye.